What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday to you all. How are you guys doing? Let's get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. It is Chuck's fault that I was late. I just saw him drop in. I told everybody, I told Chuck I was going to blame him. It's Chuck's fault. Hey, everybody. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. To steal from my boy Armand. Get in here, get in here, get in here. You guys, listen. Y'all know I do review Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't. Y'all know I do. I have left and I have come back. I have been critical of a lot of things as it relates to the franchise. I'm going to give my commentary on what happened the other night, which I know a lot of people have given their commentary on what happened the other night. But we're going to talk about it over here because I haven't talked about it. We're going to talk about it over here. And then I am going to drop the link and allow people to come up and share. We're going to be here all day. But I will open up the link and I will... Right. Hey, everybody. I'm not the reason Really B is late, but we were running our mouth. So we are going to talk about it. Now Tracy said the bar is open, half off in NS wine. Is how you say it? NS, how you pronounce it? Wine in a brown bottle to support the Love and Marriage Huntsville criminals. Ciao. So my question to you guys is this. And I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna do my commentary. But my question to you guys is this: is it time to just throw the whole damn show away? I mean. I should put that in the I should make that a poll. I might need to make that a poll. Is it time to just throw the whole show away? So let's get into the things, y'all. I'm not gonna I stopped watching 2 seasons ago. Okay, y'all are saying yes. Okay. Y'all are saying yes. Oh my. Okay. Tracy said yeah. Okay. Okay. I guess I don't need to do a poll. I don't need to do a poll. So as you guys know, Carlos, because he no longer does Messy Mondays, he doesn't do Messy Monday. He's calling it Mr. Monday. He is now Mr. Monday. And what he has been doing is bringing the various stars of his different shows onto a panel and sort of having these conversations about doing reviews about what's going on. Last Monday, well, the Monday that just passed, he actually had Tisha. He had Tisha from Love and Marriage Huntsville. He had Tambra, and he from Bell Collective, and then he had Dustin. Dustin, that's my boo thing. Hey boo, I love me some Dustin. I'll be honest, I don't really enjoy Dustin in this capacity. But I love Dustin. I love him. I don't think I love him reviewing the shows, but I've already told you guys why. So now it's turned into Love After Lockup Huntsville. Tracy, timeout. Put yourself in timeout. Tracy, put yourself in timeout. I cannot. Put yourself in timeout, Tracy. Y'all know why it's funnier. Because I have met Tracy and I can hear her saying these things. And that makes it worse because I can hear Tracy's voice. I can hear her. And that makes it worse. So anyway, with that being said, with that being said, y'all, let's get into it. Child, I can't do this with Tracy. Moving right along. I would if I was lying. How many mug shots have you seen on that show? So Monday night, while we were on the Whether You Like It or Not panel, child, all of our inboxes were blowing up because all of the people were telling us that Tisha was over on Carlos's blowing the thing up, right? She was over there telling all the business, blowing all the stuff up. So, oh shoot, I didn't do it. Dang on it. Hold on, y'all. Damn it. Shoot. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I lost my timestamp because I'm getting ready to play what Tisha said. I lost my timestamp. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. That's so unprofessional. I hope y'all hit that like button while y'all was waiting on me. My bad, my opinion. My bad, y'all. I had the timestamp all ready, and then y'all know I hit the button and the timestamp went away. So let's get into the things, you guys. Turn on my speaker because I want y'all to make sure y'all hear it, honey. I want to make sure y'all hear it. Turn on my speaker. And I'm going to let y'all hear what Tisha said. And then I'm going to give y'all my commentary on it. And then I got some tea. I said I got some tea. Somebody slid some tea in my inbox last night. And I got to be careful how I say it. But, baby, I got some tea for y'all on this. You know, this is how much y'all love me. Y'all sending me tea on Love Marriage Huntsville. What's up, Jonathan? Hey, big bro. Where you been? They got you working overtime and triple time down there. Tell me how to, Jonathan, if you need to hit me up privately, you hit me up. But I let me know how the family's doing, boo. But if you need to tell me privately, you know how to get me. You know how to, and if you don't know how to get me, you send me a message on Instagram and I'll give you my number again, okay? But I want to make sure you good down there. So let's listen to what Tisha had to say. This is from Monday night. Now, for those who don't watch the show or you're out of the loop with the show, there was a big fight on the show last week, and in my review, I gave y'all my commentary where Martell made some serious accusations as it relates to Tisha and her promiscuity back in college. He also said that he alluded to him and Marceau running trains on people while they were in college. Now, I told y'all during my review that the fact that Martell had to go back 20-something years to something that happened 20-something years ago tells me you don't have what you claim you have. Because if you have all of these receipts about Marceau out in these streets since he's been married to Tisha, that's where you would have started. You wouldn't have started 20-something years ago. Number two, you don't have no receipts because you still ain't dropped no receipts. You're talking about stuff that happened 20 years ago and you still don't give us no receipts of it. And number three, you went to Tisha, which also tells me how lowbrow you are because you and Marceau were the ones arguing and you didn't keep it to you and Marceau. You kept it to, you had to bring Tisha into it. She got some strays. So let's hear what Tisha had to say. This was her addressing what we saw and what we didn't see and what she knows and what she doesn't know. So let's talk about it.
I told people this over and over again. Martell is the type of person, if he had anything, he would have been released it a long time ago. He's been showing people stuff on his phone forever.
So can y'all hear that? I want to make sure y'all can hear that before I keep going. Can y'all? It's a little muffled, but can y'all hear Tisha? Just give me a 1 if y'all can hear it clearly or if I need to adjust the volume or something. Okay, y'all can hear. Okay, cool. So she's now talking about if Martell had receipts, he would have showed it. And I want y'all to hear what she says.
The whole revenge porn thing, that did happen. That is a true thing that really happened. And not only have he shown people stuff in his phone of his ex-wife, he's also showed people stuff in his phone with his baby mother.
So let's pause there for a second. You said that you know that Martell is guilty of the revenge P because you know for a fact that he has shown other men, probably your husband or Maurice, videos of him and Melody. And not only has he shown videos of him and Melody, he has also shown videos of Coleslaw? Let's keep going.
Like, she needs to check on that too. He's shown the boys pictures of her dancing in the closet, shaking after he paid for some type of procedure she had. And so he's known for that. So my thing is,
so you're admitting that you knew that, first of all, why you would, y'all, it's layers to this. I would not be admitting that my husband watched the videos of his alleged friend at the time, wife. That's number one. That's number one. Why would your husband be looking at videos of Melody? And if for those who don't know, that the one video that we know of was a video of Melody pleasuring her husband at the time. Y'all know what that means. Why would your husband, and she said the boys, so we know that probably includes at least Marceau and Maurice, among whoever the other boys are. And we're going to come back to that, but that's number one. So you just admitted that your husband not only knew about these videos, but saw them. Okay, girl.
Show it. And then his thing is, he's like, well, you know, you've been with my homeboy. I'm like, dude, that was in 2001. How is that even relevant? Like, I talked to one of his friends, which is really not his friend, it's just somebody local. That's why college girls don't fool with the local people. Keep it on campus. But it was a local guy, you know. We fooled around in 2001, my freshman year of college. I didn't know Marceau. It was way before my marriage. We're talking about something that happened 23 years ago.
And remember, for those who saw the episode, what Martell said was, I saw you with my homeboy and you're nasty. So he's, once again, alluding to seeing Tisha have sex and alluding to, I don't know what his definition of nasty is, so I don't know. Now, I saw somebody in the chat say, hey, the men do that all the time. Oh, I know. Listen, I'm not pretending like men don't do this. I'm just talking specifically about this situation with her husband and da-da-da. I know the men, this is what the men do. Trust me. We know what the men do. Okay.
And then for him to say, oh, I saw it. I'm like, really? Because the word around town in Huntsville was that Martell liked boys who was in college. So he didn't see anything. And if he did see something, he was sneaking in the room or a hidden tape was somewhere because he didn't see anything. I'm like,
so first of all, you kind of threw that out there. Word around town was that you didn't see anything, Martell, because word around town when we were in college is that you liked boys. First of all, let's pause there. I'm trying to do my commentary as I go along, so let me pause it right there. First of all, why is it necessary for you to throw that in there? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want y'all to think I'm about to defend Martell because I got a lot I got something ready for Martell too. But for you to make that type of an accusation, first of all, can we please stop using someone's sexuality as a read or an insult? Your whole purpose for throwing that out there was for shock value and was to try to make somebody side-eye Martell. Let's call a thing a thing. Let's call a thing a thing. You were trying to create a moment by throwing that out there. So you were trying to embarrass or shame Martell with that. I don't know whether it's true or not, and damn sure ain't my business, okay? We clearly know that if Martell did ever mess with men, he clearly is bisexual because he don't have no problems messing with the women's and getting them pregnant. But can we stop using it as a read? Can we stop throwing it out there like it's some sort of an insult? Number two, Carlos Orenthal, I don't know if that's his middle name or not. Orenthal King. As a black gay man, baby, you should have shut her down quick. Now, he does say, we're going to say allegedly. No, ain't no we're going to say allegedly. Stop. And you should have read her ass then. That's what I would have done. Let me let it play a little bit longer.
Why? I just don't understand why he would say that. Why he would throw me in the middle of that. And so him and Marcel was going back and forth. Unfortunately, it didn't show what Marcel said.
Once again, here's somebody else saying, hey, you didn't show everything. Your editing. Remember, that's why he don't do the reviews with Dr. Heavenly no more, because Dr. Heavenly questioned his editing. So once again, here we are again with the editing. Not Carlos Lil Walter King. And the other thing Tisha said was he wasn't there. He might have saw a video or something. So Tisha, you mean to tell me it might be a video of you floating around Huntsville?
But they showed what Martell said. So you guys really did see or hear everything that Marcel was saying to him, because Marcel was dropping receipts and he was naming guys who Martell have slept with.
So first of all, I don't know how much I believe that. And I'm going to tell you why I don't know how much I believe that. I think this is her saving face because everybody keeps saying her husband didn't have her back and her husband didn't defend her. So I honestly don't know how much of this I believe, if I'm being honest with y'all. If I'm really being honest with y'all, I don't know if I believe that Marcel was saying all that she was claiming he was saying. I think she was trying to save face because her husband didn't defend her the way her husband should have defended her. That's number one. Number two, if Marcel really was dropping people's names and saying Martell slept with these men, that's why they edited it out. Because wasn't nobody trying to get sued down to the kingdom reign? Baby, that's why they edited it out. But let's keep going.
Is that okay? We gotta say a legend.
No, it's not a legend. It's not a legend.
And see, there you go laughing. And honestly, Dustin, as much as I like you, Dustin, I'm side-eyeing you too, because you, again, as a gay man, both of y'all are like, y'all taking it like it's light. He's not gay, he's bisexual. Let's not be simple. Who you talking to me? Be simple? Or you mean like make it simple? Kim, I know you weren't calling me simple because I know you, so I know you weren't. I'm not sure how you meant that though. Because I just said that. I just said that we know he's, if he is, we know he's bisexual. So I don't know who you was talking to. But yeah, so my thing is, we have two gay men up on this panel, and I feel like both of them should have shut her down. No problem, Kim. I didn't think you were, boo. I really didn't, because I know me and you talk. You here all the time, baby. You a member. I knew you wasn't meaning it that kind of way. I thought Dustin was gay. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me take that back. I really thought Dustin was openly gay. Dustin's not gay? Yeah. Okay, let me rewind that. I thought Dustin was gay. But I could be wrong. I really thought Dustin was gay. Okay, he confirmed. I could have sworn Dustin was gay. I've been listening to Dustin for years. I was like, I'm almost certain that Dustin has been clear about his sexuality. Okay. All right, I just want to make sure. Yeah, Dustin's been around for a long time, y'all. Dustin, yeah, I was almost certain Dustin is openly gay. Yeah, okay.
Carlos, let me tell you. So you guys have known, you said that I've been quiet. I know a lot more than what I say. And for years, Marcel have been like, no, T, don't do that. No, T, don't do that. And we really have been trying not to go there with Martel because I just don't want to be fighting with him. So, but at some point, you have to be like, enough is enough. Like, leave us alone. Stop it. Don't say nothing about you. When we do say something, it is like something that has been asked of us on the TV show. We're filming a television show. If someone asks us a question or something that you've already put out there, we can speak on it, but we don't put things out there before you put it out there. So, it's like, leave me alone because I can say a lot more.
All right, so I'm going to pause it right there again. People have been doing commentary on this for the last 48, 72 hours. So I know y'all are for those of you that follow Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all are already familiar with that. But I wanted to give y'all the highlights for the people who may not have heard it or did not know. So here is where we start. So again, and I saw somebody say, hey, I wouldn't be more upset than the gay men are. And I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say I'm more upset. I'm not gonna say that I am more upset or about it. But what I am gonna say, thank you, I be the. I'm about to say I've been listening to. You know, he has a podcast with on the Friend Zone. He's really good friends with Kid Fury and Crystal on the read. I was about 99.999999999% sure that I heard that man say he was gay. But see how when you be up here and y'all start having me second guess myself, child. So here's what I'm gonna say. Let's assume for a minute, and I understand what you're saying about I ain't gonna be more mad than they are, but let's assume for a minute. I never really had this conversation a couple of weeks ago with the singer Khalid, his ex-boyfriend outing him. I have a problem with outing somebody. I have a problem with outing somebody. If this man is living his life however he's living his life, let's forget for a minute he Martell. I know we don't like Martell. Let's throw that out the window for a second. Let's just look at this as a man who is living his life the way he's living his life. Tisha, you were wrong for putting it out there. My opinion. Now, did Martell come at Tisha hard and she was coming back at him? Sure. The argument can be made that she was just throwing back at him what he was throwing at her. But I don't think, and I know, y'all know I'm not one of those people that believe that all is fair in love and war. I'm just not one of those people. And I know some of y'all are like that, and that's okay. I respect everybody fight the way they choose to fight. But here is the flip side to that. I'm really surprised that Carlos hasn't taken this video down, because you've made these accusations, and now what is Martell's possible retaliation? What could a possible retaliation to those accusations be? Could he possibly sue her? I mean, I don't know if you could sue somebody for that. Can you sue somebody for that? I ain't nobody's attorney. I ain't gone to nobody's law school. I don't know if that rises to the bar of slander or something like that. But accusing somebody of sleeping around with men, I mean, does that open him up? Well, Tisha isn't the first one to say it, because Mel said it first when she said the mess about him and Carlos, when Ariane said it too, and they saying, they said it up to date. Oh, no, it's hearsay. Okay. If it wasn't true, perhaps defamation. Sue for what? What was it a lie? I don't know. I don't know if it's a lie. Ariane was caught on audio saying Marcus' male brother alluded to things. Oh. Now let's go back to that. For those of you who watch the show, let's go back to how adamant Martell was to not have his kids around Melody's brother because he's gay. You know, I ain't saying Martell is gay, but I always side-eye people who are so adamant about those things. Mm-hmm. Melody's brother said it too, threatened to tell. Oh. If Martell I start twitching and he drags Tisha, y'all remember it's fair. Mel brother said he has proof. Ooh. I remember Coleslaw saying it, but not Mel. Y'all are in this chat cutting up. So let me ask y'all this question. Now I saw somewhere, I was on over to Millie Chan's channel. Y'all know I like me some Millie Chan too. I think I was over to Millie Chan's channel, and Millie Chan said that Melody has allegedly hired Lisa Bloom Bloomberg? Is it Bloomberg? Y'all know who Lisa Bloomberg is. Y'all, that's the lady that be suing all the men for sexual harassment and stuff. Now, Melody has this criminal case against Martell as it relates to the revenge P and sending threats, electronic threats, and things of that nature. Now that Tisha has confirmed, because that's what you did, Tisha. I don't know whether you knew you did it or not, but now that you have confirmed that Martell is out here showing Mel's video, and not just Mel's video, but other women, coleslaw allegedly, videos to the guys. Y'all think that Mel could be in a position to file a civil lawsuit against Martell? What y'all think? Tierra Marie still owe 50 cents? She does. Lisa Bloom. Thank you, Bloom. I don't know why I added Bloomberg. Bloom. So y'all think that maybe Mel might be gearing up? Now, we know Martell don't have no money, but maybe Mel might be gearing up to filing something? What y'all think? Against Martell and Kingdom Reign for workplace. Oh, yeah. What if she sues Kingdom Reign? That could be a class action lawsuit at this point, child. You better go on down to Love and Marriage DC. You better go down to Bell Collective. You better go on down to... Child, that could be class action. What if Martell's only proof of Marcel cheating is a video? Would that be revenge P? If he was doing it as a way to get back at Marcel, it depends on how he's using it. Hey, Cam's boo. Hey. Oh, baby. All right, y'all. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to class less action. I'm going to drop the link. Listen, I don't have a problem with y'all sharing your opinion, even if y'all opinion is different from mine, but we're going to be respectful to each other, okay? We're going to respectfully disagree, and we're going to be respectful to each other. But I'm going to drop the link for about 20, 30 minutes. Y'all come on up and share what y'all have to say. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. I'm streaming this on both channels, and I did not close the door. Both channels, you just have to be a subscriber. I didn't make it members only or anything like that. So whatever channel you're on, you know, come on in, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, please and thank you. Hold on, let me drop this. Let me drop, because I didn't pin it the first time. Hold on. Before I drop this, let me drop my wish list. And thank you to the people who have been purchasing things off of my Christmas wish list. If you're new here, it is not mandatory that you donate to me. It's not mandatory that you buy me a Christmas gift, but my subscribers have requested that I do a wish list. So if they would like to bless me, they can. So that is the wish list. Donations are not required, but they are appreciated and accepted if you want to Cash App the host. And now I'm going to drop the link. Okay. And you don't have to show your face on camera, but I do have to verify backstage that you're a real person, so that I don't deal with no, you know, none of the dramas, the problems, honey, none of the problems. This could be what Mel needs to get full custody. I mean, again, I didn't go to nobody's law school, so I am nobody's attorney, but Tisha admitted that this man is running around town showing videos of Mel. And that's what Mel has the criminal charges against him for. Excuse me. And that's what Mel has the criminal charges for him against him, right? Hold on, y'all. Where am I? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong channel, child. Aren't I streaming it on both channels? Yeah, okay. Here it is. I'm about to say I'm in the wrong channel. Here we go. Lord, this thing. My phone really be on some bull hockey sometimes. Why is this not? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. It wouldn't open up the video. I was like, hold on. I know I'm live. So if you want to come on up. This could be how she was able to finally move to Atlanta without. Oh, because we know Mel been trying to get to Atlanta, honey. We know Mel's been trying to get to Atlanta. This might be, I mean, I think the question has to be for, not for me, but for Mel. What is your end goal? Do you want, is this your way of, do you want full custody? Do you want to use this as leverage to get what you want? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. What y'all think? Full custody? Do you want to? Hey everybody coming in. Hey Sweet Essence, how you doing? Melody already has, she already has a house in Atlanta, well, a penthouse in Atlanta, but she only goes down there when she doesn't have the kids. She's not allowed to permanently move out of state. That is part of their custody agreement right now. That is part of their custody agreement right now. She said that Martell showed the boys area. Yeah, she did. She said that. She said the boys, she said the revenge P is real. That the boys saw not only the Melody's tape, and I'm gonna say tape singular because we know of at least one, but it probably is more than one. But not only that, but that the boys saw Arion. Now, again, I know boys will be boys and guys do that kind of stuff all the time, but I'm saying from Tisha's point of view, why would I like, girl? No, that's, hold on, Miss Bree one and only said, no, that's what y'all hearing. That's not what she said. I watched the interview and pulled the transcript. What you talking about, boo? What interview you talking about, baby? R&D Diva says she needs to get that red one because in my divorce to create, all I got to do was give a 30-day notice when I moved out of town. Oh, get it redone. Lord, I said red one. Redone. Hey, Andrew. She didn't say tape. She said stuff of his ex-wife's stuff. She didn't say tape. Hold on. Let me see what she said. Let's rewind it back, child. Let's rewind it back. Hold on. Hold on. Tracy. Check your, hold on, y'all. I gotta send Tracy something real quick. Tracy, I'm about to send something to your Instagram in 2 seconds. I need you to check your Instagram. Hold on. And then we're gonna listen back because I do want to hear what it is. I don't want to misquote nobody. Hold on. Tracy, I'm about to send you something to your Instagram right now. Did it cut off? Oh, shoot. Oh, enough of it. I had to cut part of it off, but enough of it came through that you see what it says. Okay. Tracy said I'm on my You already knew what it was. All right, let me listen. Y'all, let's listen back to what let me go back over to the video. Let's listen back to what Tisha said because I don't want to misquote nobody. Hold on. Let's go back to what Tisha said.
Guys who Martell has slept with in Huntsville on campus. But it was people stuff on his phone for fucking retarded over some.
We can go ahead and get into Tisha.
Let's
get into it, y'all. Let me play it.
And I've told people this over and over again. Martell is the type of person, if he had anything, he would have been released it a long time ago. He's been showing people stuff on his phone forever. Like the whole revenge porn thing, that did happen. That is a true thing that really happened. And not only have he shown people stuff in his phone of his ex-wife, he's also shown people stuff in his phone with his baby mother.
Okay, so she said stuff, but she said the revenge P is a real thing. So to me, I don't understand what you're trying to say, Miss Bree. She said it. She said the revenge P is real. He has been showing stuff on his phone for years, and he has a video of, to me, that's a distinction without a difference. Maybe it makes a difference to you, and that's fine. I can respect that. But to me, that's a distinction without a difference. The RP is real because 2 weeks ago, Marceau even said the lady, which is Carson Blue, is the one that came and told them 2 years ago. And they told her to stay out of it. I understand that. But what Tisha just said is that the boys have seen it. That's what she said. So I understand there are other levels to this and there are other parts of this. But I'm talking about in that moment, Tisha said, the revenge P is real. The guys have seen stuff. Now, maybe for somebody, stuff said, maybe that makes a difference to y'all, that she said stuff and not video. But even if it were a still, because let's call a thing a thing. Porn is porn. So if she's saying that the revenge P is real, whether it was a video or whether it was still pictures of Melody, the violation is the same, y'all. I don't want us to get into the weeds. If it was a picture of Melody that was an inappropriate picture, or if it was a video, the violation is the same for me. She shows stuff, not the guys. Hold on. Now, I ain't going to keep playing this game all night with y'all. Hold on.
Like, that is a true thing that really happened. And not only have he shown people stuff in his phone of his ex-wife, he's also shown people stuff in his phone with his baby mother. Like, she needs to check on that too. He's shown the boys pictures of her dancing in the closet, shaking after he paid for some type of procedure she had.
Okay, so let's break it down. She said Martell has showed people, stuff of Melody. She said the revenge P is real. Okay, fine. She showed people stuff of Melody. When you put that in context with revenge P, the connection to me is clear. And then she went on to say he showed the boys, meaning Marceau and Maurice, maybe, a video of Ariane shaking her tail after a procedure. So we're gonna sit here. So what are we trying to say here? Are we trying to say what? Are we trying to exonerate Martell? Is that what we're doing? The boys wasn't Martell and Wanda. Well, then who were the boys? And let me say this. I don't even care. Listen. I'm not going to get caught up in the weeds with y'all. It doesn't matter which boys it was. It was people. He shouldn't have been showing anybody videos of Mel, his baby mama, his baby's mama. He shouldn't have been doing none of that. So I'm not going to get in the weeds with y'all. I love y'all. I really do. But y'all want me to go down a road that I'm not going down. We're not getting ready to sit here and try to find a loophole of what that woman said. The woman said that Martell been out here showing inappropriate pictures or videos of women that he has been intimate with for years. That's what she said. Now, y'all can break it down to the boys versus her husband versus the man down the street versus the guys at the bar versus the guys at the gym. We can sit here and play that game all day long. But for me, I don't care. Martell has been showing inappropriate pictures or videos of women he has been intimate with, to include his ex-wife and the mother of his child. Now, y'all can take that however y'all want to take that. Y'all can take that however y'all, and if y'all want to find a way to exonerate Martell, y'all gonna do it without me, because I don't see it. She has called Marceau and Maurice the boys since season 1. Now it's somebody else. Exactly, Tracy. Exactly. I'm not playing this game with y'all. I love y'all and I respect everybody's opinion. But baby, I'm not going down that road. Y'all go down that road by yourself. It's like a horror movie. Ain't nobody calling. I'm gonna drop the link one more time, and then if don't nobody call in, we're gonna head on over and we're gonna talk about this Busby lawsuit. We're gonna head on over to the main channel and we're gonna pull this Busby lawsuit and read through what Busby allegedly did to one of his former clients. We got other things to talk about today, so I'm gonna drop the link one more again, and you're more than welcome to come up. I want to hear y'all. I'm not mad at nobody. Everybody has a right to their opinion. I'll just say I ain't going. I ain't going. I said I had it till 5:30, so I'm gonna drop the link one more time. You're more than welcome to come up. I ain't mad at nobody. Everybody has a right to their opinion. I'm just saying I ain't going. Yeah, I ain't going down that road. And let me be honest. And I will say this. I've been trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. But baby, I'm with you, Andrea. After this revelation, baby, I don't have nothing for none of these people. I don't have nothing for none of these people. Hey, Tracy Boo.
Hey. Oh, yeah, I'm on the website. I'm looking. Don't worry about that. I'm already there.
Did you see what I sent you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did. I'm already there. It's covered.
You saw my look. You must have seen my face.
Waiting.
You saw my.
I sure did. You didn't even have to send me the message, and I was like, "Oh, let me go on ahead of you." So I'm looking. Maybe. I'm not worried about that. One, unapologetic. I'm not saying Tracy. I don't believe you, but if your cousin got the proof that T got, can you send it to me? Because I just been trying to see for like multiple years now. So I just need to know for my own purposes. I'm just saying, I'm not saying I don't believe you, because that's not what I'm saying. I just been trying to get this proof for a little while now, because curiosity, is all up in my head.
You can turn your camera off if you want to. I can see you.
So yeah, right. I will say this, right? It's one of those things of, if outing someone is wrong, then the person who you out shouldn't make a difference. So technically, Tisha, you're wrong for outing Martel. Do I like him? No, not at all whatsoever. But if those are the standards, that outing anyone is wrong, then technically that has to apply to Martel too. If he didn't come out and tell us what lifestyle he's choosing to live, then that's not your business to come out and tell nobody else. Now, mind you, yeah, is it wrong for him to say that you was a lady of the night? Absolutely, it's wrong. But he also didn't lie, because you also told us you did that thing. So technically, but I'm also questioning is, how does Tisha say Martell's a liar? You can't trust nothing he say. But then on the flip side, if it's about somebody she beefing with, Martell is telling the truth, and we just going by what Martell said, and we believe Martell. I'm just trying to figure out which line we color in. Or is it when I don't like the person, then Martell is truthful? But if I like the person, Martell is a liar. My personal feeling is the only proof that Martell has will also implicate himself in something no one else knows, which is why he will not release what it is that he may have. So, because I 100% believe birds of a feather flock together. Do I believe they all cheated? 1000%. Do I believe that the proof is there? Possibly, but I believe the only reason he's not showing any actual proof is because it's going to leak out something that no one else knows, or we the public may not know, or his ex-wife may not know, and he doesn't want to open up that can of worms. That's the only thing that. Why? Because if you had your mistress when you was married around your friend, it's enough gray area for me to believe that you did it. But either way, unapologetically Maverick, if your cousin got the proof, just tell him to send it to me, and I ain't gonna show nobody.
Well, let me say this, Miss Bree, one and only. I understand what you're saying. You're talking about the legal definition. I can understand what you're saying. I respect that point that you're saying. Look, I'm talking about the legal definition of what revenge P is. I respect that. I respect what you're saying. Got it. I got you, boo. I got you. Miss Naturally Glow. Hey, girl.
Hey. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for coming up. What you want to say, girl?
Well, first I want to say I be in the bushes, so sometimes this is my first time coming up and saying anything, but this situation made me feel a whole way. Because for me, I take friends and the word friends very seriously. And this whole narrative around Melody or Mel not trusting these individuals and not wanting to be around them, and them trying to make it seem like she is this horrible person, she can't keep friends, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're proving her right. Like, I don't always agree with how Mel acts. I think she's very passive aggressive, but I see why now. Like, this situation is ridiculous. So you're telling me that even if Tisha and Kimmy never saw whatever their husbands potentially saw, that y'all were okay with that? Like, how are you okay with that? That baffles me as a woman. How are you okay with that? You're mad that he brought up you potentially having sex with somebody when you were in college, but you're not mad that your husband was okay with seeing that and didn't check him and just came back and pillow talked to you about it? Like, you're isn't it Kimmy's husband is an attorney? Like, wouldn't you check him and be like, yo, like, you shouldn't be showing that, because if that gets back to Mel that you're showing that, like, you could be held liable for that. Like, these men and these women are proving Mel right. And whether what he did was really revenge porn or whatever, to me, it's still one of those things where even if it's not the actual definition, I feel like she has a case now, because there's people that can corroborate on live internet, on Beyonce's good internet, that he has shown something of her to different people, and whether it was to Maurice or what's the other guy's name? Because I don't watch the show. I just Marcel. I don't watch none of these shows. I just watch all the reviews.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about that. He said no one said Maurice was a good attorney. I ain't doing this with y'all. Go ahead.
But yeah, so it's just crazy to me, because it's like all this narrative around how vindictive she is and how she's not cool with them anymore and stuff like that. I wouldn't be cool with it with these women either. Like, y'all have not given her a reason at any point to trust y'all. Y'all picked him over her, probably because he does know something. And now, Tisha, you should have listened to your husband, because now you went on and let the little panel she was on with Carlos King gas her up, thinking she's big stuff. She's saying what she's saying. Now, if he really does show whatever he knows or gets whatever out that he probably does really have, and he just never did it. But if he really does have information, he's going to spray it now. So whatever he does now, if it's all fair, she better hope it's all good. And I hope her husband ain't cussing her out for what she said now, because she's opened the floor. And
that's the reason with the lawsuit at the Bailey agency, y'all are cutting up. Xavier, you were next, boo. Thank you. And thank you for coming up. And thank you for, listen, I understand sometimes people in the bushes, but thank you for coming down, boo.
No problem, but I gotta go. Xavier, I just got off of work.
Okay. No problem. Enjoy yourself. Kick your feet up and relax, honey. Tracy got some NS wine at the bar. Go and get you. So we ain't even gonna charge for it. We just giving it away, child. Just go and get you one. Just go get one off the counter, child, like it's an open bar. Just go and get you a glass of that NS wine, child.
Will do.
Not a team of attorney. Y'all are cutting
You know what?
up.
It's been sitting up at this bar the whole time.
Right.
That same bottle of wine been sitting up on this bar the whole time. It's all warm now. Y'all ain't even bothered to get it taste. I mean, it's just Sutter home, but whatever. I understand.
It's too much for 76, y'all. If y'all can hit that like button, and Tracy, listen, y'all know, if y'all new here, Tracy is the bartender now. She said that today's special is some NS wine, and it's free. Go on, get you some. She said it's just sitting back there getting high. Go on, get y'all some wine now. Xavier, now
I'm just
Xavier,
saying, y'all could be ladies of the night and drink y'all some wine, like Martell and them do. Or what y'all can do is y'all can smash that like button because it's disrespectful. If not, I'm gonna have to send, y'all some more shots of Martell wine. Just hit the like button. Thank you.
Okay, I'll take a tall glass. Thank you.
Okay, we got one. Now, Xavier, I love you like my little brother. But I gotta get the disclaimer, Xavier. I need you to limit your curse words and your bitches. I need you to limit that. Okay, it's Wednesday now. We ain't got time. Now go ahead.
Okay, but it's hard
Go
when
ahead,
we're talking about
Xavier.
Martell. It's hard when we're talking about Martell to limit. I'm not even going to go in on Martell because what Martell's doing is wrong. I believe what Martell's doing is wrong. Full stop. However, I am going to defend Tisha because I feel like people are getting their timelines messed up.
Okay.
Martell allegedly showed the video after Tisha and Mel weren't friends anymore. At that point, I ain't got no loyalty to you. I don't have no loyalty to tell you anything that's coming your way. So I don't think like Tisha was wrong for not telling, and I don't feel like she was wrong for and I don't see I guess I understand the big deal of him like showing the guys, but like the guys didn't show anyone. It'd be different if he like sent them a text and they were all sharing it around Huntsville and everybody had this tape, but the tape hasn't leaked. We don't know what's happened. We really don't, and I don't think at this point Mel is even suing him for the tape, is she?
Well, right now what we know is, or what we've heard, I can't say I know for certain, but what I've heard is that she has hired Lisa Bloom. So I think that she is weighing her options of suing him. But we also know that aren't they still in court over custody and stuff like that? Child, they still fighting. I don't know all the ins and outs because I don't follow it that closely, but they still fighting, child. They still fighting.
So I understand what people are saying, like it's wrong that he did it, but I don't think it's wrong that Tisha didn't tell Mel that, hey, there's a tape going around. Like Mel and Tisha just got back cool. Just a few months ago. And they on shaky ground. So why in betwixt that would I tell you anything about a tape? I don't think people are being logical I think people are being unrealistic when they're saying, oh, Mel should have told Tisha. Tisha might be vindictive as all hell and might not give a fuck about Mel.
Especially after Kiki Jabbar.
Like, there's a lot that I think that people are forgetting the history and are just reducing it to the moments. But it's varied. People have done wrong on both sides, so I can see there being a level of what's the word? Nonchalance about the whole matter until it affects her personally.
Okay. I got you. I believe Ray all day was next, and then Sabrea, and unpopular opinion, my baby Phil, you'll have the last word, boo. Go ahead. Ray. Thanks for coming up, Ray.
Hey, Really B, can you hear me?
I can hear you, boo.
Okay, good. Hey, everybody else. Hope you're having a good day. I just have two things to really hit on. One is I find it a little contradictory with Tisha, how she says what she says in this week's interview/review about her knowledge of said stuff that went on between privacy things that went on between Martell and Melody. But see, now we're in season 9, right? So-called season 9, or could it be season 8, part 2?
Child, at this point, who knows? Carlos got his own way of measuring, child. I think it's season 9, technically. I think.
Okay, technically. So technically, season 8 was when Tisha had a conversation with Melody. I think Kimmy was there too. I could be wrong, but they were out somewhere and they were questioning her about the validity of everything. Oh, we heard this, we heard that. And Tisha acted like that was the first she ever heard of it, as if it was brand new news to her. So at what point between then and the taping of this show was she made aware? I don't know if she was acting as though she didn't know so that she wouldn't add fuel to the fire. I don't know. So that's a little, contradictory to me, because it seemed like she should have said something then, since he's been showing people for a while now. But the incident happened with the so-called text from him to her, 2022? Because last summer he was arrested for it. So it's just a little weird. And secondly, about Ariane, I was over there at AL's channel the other day, well, it may have been yesterday, and he mentioned that he speaks with Ariane somewhat frequently, and he questioned her about this. And from his point of view, she never performed for any video in any closet, nor does she have any work done. So that's also something that needs to be clarified, that Tisha is going around saying. So, and bottom line is, it's wrong for anyone to send someone else's privacy moments to anybody. A lot of times the guys do it for whatever the reason. Usually we say as guys, because they're always doing something stupid like that. Something regarding sex, they're going to be stupid about it. So, and also for Tisha to say what he was doing in college just because he said what she was doing in college was very immature for somebody who has 2 MBAs. I'm really
Please. Oh, but it's okay for him to do that stuff, huh?
Yeah. So she has 2 MBAs, right? So I'm gonna really need for her to, act like she has 2 MBAs and be a lot more mature, because it's a slippery slope now, the way she's trying to get back at him because of what she feels he's done to her and her family. 2 wrongs never make it right.
I got you. And thank you so much. And listen, I'm letting y'all say y'all piece. Sabria, you may speak, ma'am. What you got to say? And again, Sabria,
okay.
Please.
First of all,
no names, please.
Okay. First of all, y'all need to look at that interview again. I believe that any woman that is offered to look at something like revenge porn, why would we even find that interesting? I find it very disgusting. That's one. 2, Melody and Martell ruined that entire show. Melody married this man and was married to him for 14 years. And as an intelligent and beautiful and smart woman, you knew what you were getting when you married him. You knew he was a cheat. You knew he was bisexual. Not only that, that's not the first time the rumor came out. That's not the first time the rumor came out. The brother alluded to it, and there's a tape on YouTube of the brother alluding to it. Melody's stepbrother.
When they got married, you don't know what
Melody, but either way, she stayed married to him for 14 years. If you know someone is passive aggressive, narcissistic, misogynistic, and all those other istics, and you stayed married to him for 14 years, what does that say about your personality? They took the first thing was they pitched the show about home improvement to Carlos King. Their salaries, is from what I'm told, is paid by OWN, not by Kingdom Reign. So they have executive producer status. The home improvement show was not what Carlos wanted. He wanted to put on Black excellence. The whole thing was contrived at the beginning because there was problems with the marriage, and Melody didn't want, or she said she didn't want that to be upfront and personal. Then after they started filming, she spilled the tea anyway. And ever since the beginning, from season 1, they have clips of that alleged respectful cheating. There are clips of it there. I could prove it, and they're out there. Ever since then, her and her husband have been dragging everybody into the flush of the toilet with this show. And I'm sorry, but the stuff that Melody has done to her castmates and Martell has done, they're like the same person. They're like bookends. It's not, no one has an obligation. I wouldn't want, put it this way. I have grown up in Brooklyn, and I have had two friends that are arguing with each other. You know what happens when you get in the middle of two friends arguing with each other. They make up with each other and then they trash you and throw you the heck out. If I was Tisha, Marceau, Kimmy, Maurice, anybody, I wouldn't want to be in the middle of that mess. It's a mess. There are videos on YouTube of Melody throwing stuff at this dude all over the house and cussing him out. And I don't have no reason to lie, but I'm saying everybody wants to take up for Melody, and now they're taking up for Martel after all these Melometers been saying, oh, we can't stand him. Now they're taking up for him because they don't like Letitia. It's the stupidest thing I ever seen in my life of grown people. And now you're telling me after a guy stands in the middle of a picnic on national television, oh, I done seen trains run on your wife and all this other stuff in an argument she wasn't even in at the beginning. But you gonna try and police how mad she get. That's the BS I'm saying. Really be. It's a bunch of double standards and people moving the goalpost. It's okay for Melody to do stuff that people is an excuse for it. But when everybody else gets frustrated and angry that they've been taking them down this garden path of this marriage being a farce, which it was day one, they're not supposed to be upset, frustrated, and angry that you've been doing this crap to them. And then she has her own fan base chasing people off the show. They chased Tiffany and Lewis off the show. They chased Stormy off the show. There are a few other people they chased off the show with this nonsense. The man cheated. He's a jerk. Forget it. And he's a bisexual. And not only that, there's articles from, I think...
that. Brea, you don't know that.
Ariane even said it. There are articles about her saying he was seeing boys. So you telling other people when they mad.
You don't know that. You know what
other people I didn't see nothing. I don't care what he does. I really don't. But what I'm saying is Letitia isn't the first person that said it. His wife referred to him as a queen. His mistress referred to him as liking boys. And then the brother-in-law referred to it as well. So y'all jumping on Tisha out of hate. It's not nothing normal. And you're saying she shouldn't be frustrated by being said, oh, you're a whore from college and I seen guys running trains on you. If you were standing in a room while guys were running train on a black woman, what does that say about you? And if you really was standing in the room watching her being attacked, what was you there for? To look at men's you-know-whats? So stop playing. I don't have no loyalty to someone that's trying to ruin my marriage, brought my cousin on the show explicitly to throw her against me. And she's been doing that from day one. Started lying with your husband day one. Day one, they had problems in their marriage and wanted everyone to keep their secret. How dare you? Y'all on some BS. I'm dropping down.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure, and then we're going to let Phil have the floor. Thank you.
Okay, trains can be consensual. Martell never said that Tisha was violated.
That's true.
I just want everybody to clear that up. That that's not a narrative that Martell was trying to say. He didn't say that Tisha was violated. She just said she was got a train ran on her. That's okay. People do that. That was college. That's what we all do. Come on now. Let's be real.
I did. Whoa. Now I did some stuff in college.
Whoa. Not we all. Just because you
didn't all do it.
They ain't got nothing to do with the rest.
I did some stuff in college now. But that ain't the one. That ain't one of them.
Your time being.
That I did some stuff. But that ain't. No, and listen, and that's no judgment if you did. That is no judgment. I'm just saying that won't mean.
Listen, we still love El Teddy. We don't judge nobody. But that just wasn't me.
He ain't here.
We still love El Teddy. We don't judge nobody.
He wouldn't deny it even if he was here, child. He wouldn't even deny it. Go ahead. But thank you. Go ahead, Phil Boo. And I Phil, you know I love you. I don't know if this is gonna be a day we agree or disagree. For those of you that's new here, this is my boo. All of these people up here, these my boos, but Phil never agrees with me, so I don't know if this is gonna be a agree or not day. What day is this today, Phil? What you got to say, boo?
You know, it's a Wednesday. I'm out of town. I'm feeling good. You never know. You never know. You never know. Okay, so with the whole Tisha versus Martell thing, okay, this is the immaturity with me. If you want to spill mine, I'm gonna spill yours. If you want to talk about my college exploits, I'm gonna talk about your college exploits. It is what it is. And I don't think it's fair that everyone is trying to say, oh, well, Tisha outed you. Well, if your college exploits involve you possibly or people alleging that you participated in some bisexual activity, hey, if my whole facts is on display, your whole facts is on display.
Well, okay.
So we're going to keep it like that.
I see your point.
And as far as, you know, the revenge porn thing and stuff like that, I think we need a little bit more information on the timeline of everything. But I will say this. If I was Tisha, right? Just Phil, right? Unpopular opinion, Phil. Okay? Y'all know me. Really beat and gave y'all a warning. She shouldn't have no loyalty to Melody. I'm sorry. You can't bring my cousin against me on national TV. First of all, violation number one involving my family members and our beef. Whatever me and my cousin got going on, that's between me and my cousin. We blood. We are family. And then we learned that they were close family. They were really close together as first cousin. That's a violation. You trying to bring a woman who my husband allegedly had an affair with on the show or getting her in contact with producers on the show, violation.
Okay.
So you kind of have to, my thing is this, what does Funky Don even say? And I said it last night on somebody else's chat. You can't do wrong to somebody and then tell them how mad to get at you. So when people get stuff against you, they can use it for good versus evil. You have to be careful on how you treat people. And I'm sorry, in my opinion, and this is just Phil's opinion, when it comes to Melody versus Tisha, Mel has crossed a lot of boundaries. And it's some things that, hey, you can't come back from. Even now, especially since, you know, Kiki untimely demise. You know, you reap what you sow. And I'm not saying everything she getting may be correct, but if you want loyalty from me, you should have shown me some loyalty. And that's just facts. And then as far as the whole Love and Marriage Huntsville cast and franchise, you know, I said it on Twitter and I'll say it again. Everybody is like some revisionist on what we see. We can all see things differently, but the timeline of events don't change. The Holtz brought their issues onto the show, not the other cast members. And when you invite people into your business, you also invite their comments, their commentary. This is reality TV. We're here to talk. So you can't say you want to be said it. The last review she did with the girls, you can't want to be the star and not want to be talked about. You can't have it both ways. So
That's
when
true.
you put
I did say that. I said it.
Now, when you put your business out there for everybody, you invite people to commentate because we're not talking as friends. We're talking as a cast member on a reality TV show. The second part, Letitia and Mel beef started when they was in that cabin in Tennessee, and Mel said, my husband didn't start cheating until she started hanging around this group of guys, which was Marceau, Maurice, and Sadar.
She did say that.
Oh, wait. So now you're saying my husband cheating because your husband cheating because of mine? Of course, Letitia got offended. And then now that we know the truth that Martell was cheating before the show, hey, yo, come on now. I ain't saying stuff is right, but y'all, we got it. When I say I'm unpopular opinion, Phil, it's because I'm going to tell you how I'm really feeling. Truth or not, Letitia owes no loyalty to Mel. Sorry. I'm sorry. And you know, this is another unpopular.
I don't think you're sorry, Phil.
And I'm not. And you right, really be. You know I'm not. You know I'm not. And I'm not. And you know I'm waiting on Saturday night with this Kimmy versus Mel, because Kimmy betrayed Tisha and been running up after Mel since this show started. Ignoring the nastiness that Mel has done, ignoring the shade Melody has thrown towards her and Maurice, her own husband. I cannot wait. And Tisha kind of alluded to Kimmy getting into Mel's behind at their reunion. I can't wait for this reunion.
I heard that Mel and Kimmy got into it as well. I did hear that. I heard that as well.
I'm so excited. It's crazy how excited I am. But all that to end it so Really B can get on about her day. I say it like this. If you don't want another fuck you didn't even quote. You need to spill your own tea before somebody else spills it. So since you spilling mine, I'ma spill yours. Fair is fair. And my last thought, and I thought about this, and this is real talk. And Really B doesn't do this. I'm gonna keep y'all in mind. Really B does not do this. To me, it's so funny that the colorism topic is talked about with all these reality TV shows, and it's thrown out towards everybody, but y'all never throw it out towards Tisha. And I have seen the nastiest comments about Letitia. See, Really B don't do it. Now, see, I ain't mad at you, Really B. I ain't number love. But people throw out the net. People come for Letitia hard, and I never hear nobody say colorism, but y'all say colorism versus every other woman who happens to be dark.
But let me say this, and Phil, you've been around, so you know what I'm getting. But you've heard what I'm getting ready to say. That is part of the reason why I really don't want to entertain the colorism conversation, because it is subjective. Because had OG never brought up colorism on Basketball Wives, it would never have lit a fire in the reality TV review sheet of Streets. Nobody had brought colorism up prior to Basketball Wives with OG versus Evelyn Lozada. That doesn't mean that colorism does not exist, but it is subjective. And you are absolutely correct. The fact that nobody has brought colorism up on this show as it relates to Melody versus Tisha, or Kimmy versus Tisha, or even Destiny, since y'all want to say that Candace is dark-skinned, we can throw Destiny in there. You are absolutely correct. I find it very interesting that we can find it on Real Housewives of Potomac, and we can find it over here on Basketball Wives, but for some reason nobody has ever seen it down to the Love and Marriage Huntsville. I wonder why.
And that's why I rock with you, Really B. We ain't got to see eye to eye, but when we do, we see each other. That's why I can rock with you, because you keeping it real on this point. It's crazy and wild to me, but again, hey, that's why I rock with Really B. I don't have to always agree. Me and Really B disagree about done everything, but it's nothing but love. But facts are facts, y'all. And I'm sorry. And the facts regarding Love and Marriage Huntsville, and what the real reason people, in my opinion, Really B, let me say it's my opinion. People don't want to use that word or talk about that topic with Tisha because they don't like Marceau. Because y'all cannot say that Tisha and Martell are friends. We don't even see Tisha have conversations with Martell one-on-one solo. You ain't never seen Tisha have a one-on-one conversation with Martell outside of a group event. Tell me when you've seen that. Tell me when you see, like we always see, the Mel versus Marceau back and forth. When have we seen Tisha even engage Martell? We don't even see her talking to that man. So when everybody says, well, Tisha chose this, that, no, Marceau chose Martell. You don't never hear Letitia talk about inviting, encouraging Martell to be a part of anything that they do. But hey, that's just one man's unpopular opinion, and that one man is still. But Really B, I love you. Tracy, my homegirl, love you, Tracy. What's up, Xavier? But hey, when y'all listen, when you come for me, I'm coming for you, and you can't tell me what I can and cannot use. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Right. Thank you, Phil. Be safe out there traveling. And I'm gonna say this before we get off of here. I was great. Tell a lie. I started watching this episode one. Now I missed episodes because y'all know I stepped away for a while, so I can't say I've seen every episode. But I'm gonna say this: some of y'all, again, I ain't talking to everybody. I'm talking to the people who misunderstood what I just said. See, this is what I'm talking about, because some of y'all are already misunderstanding what I just said. What I just said was, I find it interesting that the colorism conversation took over Real Housewives of Potomac, that the colorism conversation took over Basketball Wives, but it has not taken over. I'm not saying that there aren't examples. Some people are putting examples in the chat. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that there aren't examples that people can use. What I'm saying is people have not taken it and ran with it like they did with the other shows. Somebody said, well, Tisha has gotten into it with everybody. I said the same thing about Candace, and y'all still yelled at me about colorism. So my point is, I am not saying that colorism exists or does not exist. The point I'm making is people have used colorism on other shows, and I find it interesting that that was never used here. That's what I'm saying. I think y'all are misunderstanding this. See, this is
Really be.
Can I ask a question?
Y'all are
Really be. Can
misunderstanding what I'm
I give you really be? Can I give you a quick example? A real quick example. The people would die if anyone ever said that Chris or Eddie had a crush on Giselle. But y'all steady always saying that Marceau has a crush on Melody. Why don't Tisha get that same respect? Every season, everybody said, oh, Marceau likes Mel. And when Mel has said it out her mouth, he ain't never pushed up on me. I've never felt uncomfortable around this man. But y'all would die if someone said that Chris or Eddie liked Giselle. Y'all don't give Tisha that same respect. So Really B is correct. It is subjective. Because why y'all use it with every dark-skinned girl, but y'all don't use it with Tisha? So it is a subjective example.
Right. And again, the people in the chat are misunderstanding me. Right. Some people are saying what are you talking about colorism? They've never that's my whole point. I think y'all are missing my point, and it's okay because I don't want to get caught up in the weeds. Tracy, and then I'm gonna let Xavier and Ray give any final words, and then we're gonna head on over and talk about this Busby lawsuit in about 30 minutes. I thought I would be off of here by 5:30, but I want to give y'all the chance to speak. Tracy, go ahead, boo.
One, I still got the website open. I don't see nothing yet, just so you know.
It may not be today, but I was just told.
I know, but just know that you know that I know that we are watching.
I know that you know that I know, right?
Absolutely. I will say this. I think colorism has not been a topic on this show because nobody on the show has said this is happening to me due to colorism, where it has been said on all the other shows that has come up on by the cast member themselves saying you're treating me like this because of whatever. I will say this. Okay. At the start of this show, Marceau and Maurice knew Martel was cheating. It was by your standard, by everyone's standards, it was an open secret. So you can't then say, oh my gosh, y'all brought this on here to class down the show. Y'all knew what y'all was signing on for. You knew what was going on. There was no secrets in that avenue besides to the people who are viewers. So to me, the only person who I blame for this whole mess of a show is Carlos King. That is where the blame lies there. Because regardless of what nobody says, have you noticed that there's a theme with all of his shows? Every last one. It is cheating, no good. Let's destroy a relationship, a marriage, or whatever it may be. It is like the bottom line of his shows, which is why I told them real estate people, y'all need to get away from Carlos. He's gonna break up y'all family because he loves to find the mess. Tisha has said, oh, y'all edited stuff out, so you didn't hear this. Everybody has said Carlos edited things, so you only get one side of the story, one part, one thing, and it's not fair. Everybody is over multiple shows. Exactly. So at this point,
she pointed it out. Mm-hmm.
At this point, the only thing I could say is I know what y'all show me, what y'all tell me, and then the backstory y'all give. And by the backstory, all of y'all is giving me, all of y'all was in this messy pot together. Y'all all knew what it was when it started. So I'm sorry. Why throw stones? Y'all knew what it was when it started. The only people who didn't know was us. Now, the only part of this I will say is, had someone shown me doing something or my body parts to other people who I did not agree to show them to, if anybody watches, the Alabaster people, y'all can go over there to Vanderpump Rules because he is in court right now for that same exact thing. The girlfriend seen the picture on his phone and sent it back to her, not other people. Her, and said, this is what you was doing with my man. and they're in court for that. So it's not like it was a bunch of people. No, for what? Revenge, P. Now, ain't nobody talking about the white people who got the same thing going on. You cheated on your person of 10 years that you lived with, that you had this with, and now you in court for revenge, P, because the three of y'all was doing. I'm just simply saying, if it's okay for the white shows, I don't understand why the black shows shouldn't be. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And according to the network, all they care about is ratings. So these people knew what they signed up for, and they have willingly continued to stay in the mess. So why should I feel sympathy for any of y'all who chooses to stay in the mess for a check that all of y'all said y'all don't need? So to me,
ain't that the first thing they say out their mouth? Child,
that is the first thing they say out their mouth.
That's the first thing
what they don't need. So if you choosing to stay in this thing that's causing trouble to your marriage, causing detriment to your family, and y'all keep going back, why who should feel sorry for you? Like, you're choosing to keep going do this for a check that y'all said y'all don't need. I'm just,
they don't need it,
to me, listen, to me, let them people run amok until they do what like Stormy did and said, nah, this is my breaking point, I'm out. So Tiffany say, this is my breaking point, I'm out. Everybody else has a breaking point. Apparently,
that's the one person that I respect the most on this show is Stormy. Stormy came on this show. She did what she was supposed to do. She elevated her business. She elevated her presence. Baby, she got in. She got what she was going to get off of this show. And when the shit got too much for her, she got the hell on. She didn't make no grand announcement. She didn't do no bunch of interviews. Baby, she just quit. We just stopped seeing her. She just been edited out. And she has been very quiet. And I respect that. I respect the hell out of that. But with that being said, I'm going to give Xavier and Ray Ray final words, and then we're going to get off of here, and we're going to get on over to the main channel and listen to. So if y'all are on my Really Be TV Reviews channel, y'all come on over to the main channel, Really Be TV. We're going to talk about this Busby lawsuit. If y'all don't know who Busby is, he is the lawyer that's out here suing everybody, including Jay-Z. He's suing he's got the Diddy ones, and he's being sued now. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to find out why he's being sued and what the facts are, okay? All right. Go ahead, Xavier, and then Ray Ray boo.
All I'm gonna say is that men been cheating since the beginning of time. Women have been falling out with their friends since the beginning of time. It's not Carlos King's fault that these people cheat and can't keep it friendships. I'm sorry, I just don't believe that. But that's just what I think.
Okay. All right, Ray Ray.
Okay, did you see my private chat message?
I'm sorry, I didn't. Oh, I see it now. Hold on, let me read it. Let me see. Yes, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks for asking. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the one thing I want to end with is just to piggyback real quick. Nothing big or major from what you mentioned about the colorism. I appreciate the maturity that LAMH gives us in regards to not engaging in the colorism with the other shows. It's clear that when lighter skinned Black people offend darker skinned Black people by announcing their looks or this and that, and their behaviors and the behaviors of others are not up to par with theirs, it creates a division. And that's the one thing that I'm happy to not see on LAMH, because there's a whole array of colors on that show. Like other shows too, it's never pronounced, and it's never shoved down people's throats. We see what we see and we get what we get. And it does have its division, it's division when it comes to people's lives. But for the most part, we deal with adult issues and not so much the BS of it all. If you understand what I'm saying. But thanks for letting me up. And please, if you can, folks, come up to my channel, Ray Ray All Day, on YouTube, and check me out. Thanks for allowing me to do that.
All right. How many subscribers do you have, Ray Ray?
127.
All right, it's 268 of y'all in here. If y'all could do me a favor, please. If y'all could go over to Ray Ray all day. It's how you spell it. How you spell it? RaeRaeAllDae.
DAY. So yeah, everything else.
DAY. Okay, I didn't know if it was DAE. Okay. If y'all can please head over to Ray Ray all day. If we could get her to at least 200 subscribers today, y'all. If y'all could help her out, I would appreciate it. Y'all check out her content and listen, subscribe, watch a couple of videos. See if you like her. You never know. You never know. So y'all get on over there for me, please. We can at least get her to 200 subscribers. I would love for all 200 of y'all to go over there, but we can get her to 200 subscribers today. I appreciate that. Well, you know, look, I would love for everybody to go. Thank you. Xavier just dropped her link in the chat. All y'all got to do is click the link. Thank you,
so
Xavier, for getting that. No problem, baby. No problem. And thanks you for coming up. And listen, Quake asked, am I sending y'all over there? I'm not going to send the chat over because I need about 30 minutes. Because I got to set everything up. I didn't know this was going to run this long, y'all. But I need about 30 minutes. I have to go take care of something, and then I got to set the live up. So meet me at about 6:30. Our regular time, our regular tribe meeting time. I thought I'd be able to go a little earlier, but I was able to get 2 in. So meet me over there around our regular tribe meeting time, you guys. And I thank y'all for being here. And I think even if we disagreed, I appreciate everybody. Hey, Brandy! I thank y'all for being here, and I thank us all for being able to respectfully disagree with each other. Thank y'all so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.